Ladies and gentlemen, it's Rockin' Larry Locke, and this is just a preview going by you really quick here of what's to come in these next few minutes, except for my man David Pakman coming up here in a little bit. This is kind of like the All Apologies tour. I guess better late than never, but, it is what it is with these people. A lot of it is regret. Some of it's they're worried about their brand. I don't blame them a bit, but here we go. What else can I say? Everyone's so lame.
Because the United States can't take care of daycare. Medicaid, Medicare, all these individual things, that has to be up to a state. We can't take care of daycare. We're a big country. We have 50 states. We have all these other people. We're fighting wars. We can't take care of daycare. You got to let a state take care of daycare, and they should pay for it, too. They should pay. They have to raise their taxes, but they should pay for it. And we could lower our taxes a little bit to them to make up, but it's not possible for us to take care of daycare.
Here's the president of the United States telling the American people, the ones who just elected him, that we're too busy fighting wars overseas to take care of Medicare, Medicaid, or daycare for our own families. We can send hundreds of billions to Israel and God knows where else. We can keep the forever war machine humming along, enriching defense contractors and foreign lobbies. But when it comes to the elderly Americans who paid into the system their whole lives, the sick kids or the working parents barely scraping by sorry folks, the check's in the mail somewhere in the Middle East. The message from the top is, we're fighting wars. Deal with it. If we can't afford basic domestic promises because we're playing empire, then maybe it's time to stop playing empire. The voters have been screaming this for years. Someone in Washington should finally listen.
Calling for it right now. 25th Amendment, impeachment, whatever needs to happen to get this front and center, to get control of our country.
Completely embarrassed that I supported Trump in the past.
When you're at a Trump rally, you're like, oh, I could definitely see how Hitler happened. Like, I'm not joking to you, dude. When you go to a Trump rally, it makes you question the sanity of everybody. If Trump said, go grab a gun and go do anything, they would do it. They would do it.
I know, it's a cult. You and I and everyone else who supported him, you wrote speeches for him, I campaigned for him. I mean, we're implicated in this for sure. I want to say I'm sorry for misleading people, and it was not intentional.
To run as an America first, and you're going to take care of America, and then turn around and go, all of these things, daycare, Medicare, Medicaid, we have nothing to do with that. We're fighting wars. This is the greatest about face in political history that I have really ever seen.
Today we had a multi-faith, nonviolent witness of Jewish and Christian and Muslim and groups here in D.C. We're here to resist the architect of war, Benjamin Netanyahu, who is in D.C. meeting with our president once again.
Fox and Friends is supposed to be one of the friendliest shows to Donald Trump. And despite being a completely friendly, lay down and walk all over me like a doormat show, Donald Trump called in and still managed to leave the hosts looking completely confused, uncomfortable, and stunned by the things that Donald Trump was saying. Trump saying he stopped 8 wars, and this is another wrinkle he's added. He says that his blanket tariffs, which of course have been economically devastating to the average American, he says that the tariffs ended 5 wars. Take a look at this.
No, the tariffs it's a shame that I have to go a harder way for the tariffs because the Supreme Court, in a very close decision, ruled against me. Now I have other ways of doing the same thing, but it's a more cumbersome way of doing it. But the tariffs have made this country a fortune. It made the country rich, and I stopped 8 wars. I would say 5 of them because of tariffs. The threat of tariffs stopped India and Pakistan from going into a nuclear war. The threat of tariffs stopped numerous other countries from going to war. These tariffs, it's the greatest thing.
This is so preposterous. I sort of struggle to believe Trump even believes it. He declares that he stopped 8 wars. He gives no evidence. And
what is the number that is fine with you? Is there a benchmark? Is it fine? How many children can be raped and it's fine if you're in relation to the immigration community?
If we're going to talk about children being raped, then we need to hold this pedophile president, Donald Trump, accountable, and all those that have been implicated by the Epstein files that the Department of Justice is still not leaking. And they've sent AIPAC after Thomas Massie for having the temerity to hold accountable the pedophiles that are in control of our government.
Thank you. We appreciate your time very much.
We did talk about the Epstein files, and he was extremely angry at me that I had signed the discharge petition to release the files. I fully believe that those women deserve everything they're asking. They're asking for all of it to come out. They deserve it. And he was furious with me.
What did he say?
He said that it was going to hurt people.
Well, I'll be damned. You don't say. Really? Huh, imagine that. Like him, maybe?